So today was one of those days where we had no preconceived ideas. It was a case of checking the forecast, looking at the map, finding a location and heading out. So we parked at Snake Pass just by the inn there and headed out to start our walk.
Welcome guys, today we're in the gorgeous Peak District National Park once again and we're taking on the mighty Kinder Scout. Really looking forward to it today. Got my very good friend with me, Jay, who's joining me just now. He's been down there taking a few snaps of the river. So yeah, we're following Fairbrook up to the summit of Kinder Scout and it is absolutely beautiful today. The sun is out, there's not a cloud in the sky. It is absolutely amazing. And there's countless photographic opportunities down by the brook here, but unfortunately, probably not for the lighting conditions at the moment, but that's not a problem. We're gonna head up to the summit and there's some lovely rocky outcrops at the top there, which we're gonna photograph hopefully at sunset. So without further ado guys, let's get stuck into this hike.
We passed countless opportunities for photographs. There were some beautiful locations, there really were some gorgeous lone trees and some beautiful cascades. Unfortunately, the sun was so bright, it really was impossible to make a compelling image. All our eggs were in one basket for our sunset shot, and I was really hoping this was going to happen. I couldn't help feel a little down at this point, and one of the things about landscape photography is that conditions are often not optimal for a photograph.
So we made it up to the top of Kinder. It's absolutely beautiful up here, it really is, but it's very blustery. Clouds will come over now and hopefully we're going to get quite a dramatic sky later, which might be quite nice, looking across Snake Pass there. So I've sent Jay off to this rocky ledge and he's going to stand on there for me just to get a bit of a record, a bit of a documentary shot from this trip. So just something to look back on in the future. So he's going to stand right on the far right hand side of the frame. We've got some rocks on the left hand side kind of pointing towards him. Pretty standard shot really, f5.6, 90mm, ISO as low as it can go. Focused on Jay, pretty simple standard shot, but yeah, I just thought I'd talk you through it guys and talk you through what we kind of plan to do. So we're going to head off around the ridge to Fairbrook Naze, and there's a few different rocky outcrops that I quite like the look of and I've not photographed before, so it'd be nice to get a nice decent sunset shot here tonight if fingers crossed this sky plays ball. So let's get the gear packed up, let's take this shot of Jay so we can have a rest and then let's see what else we can find. I've been walking around for a little while now. Actually, Jay's filming me doing this. So it's the first time I've ever been filmed on my vlog. Normally it's me filming it, so I'm probably going to crack up any second now because Jay's putting all sorts of crazy faces behind the camera. But anyway, basically what I've got this awesome rock here in the background, which two rocks kind of split in two, and the sun's hitting it and casting some nice contrasty shadows on it, which is pretty cool. I've got the tripod here set up really low down. Took me quite a while to set it up. But yeah, really low, and we've got this rock here in the foreground which kind of leads towards those two rocks in the background. Yeah, so compositionally I think it works quite well. It's not the best shot in the world, I have to say, but you know, I'm just trying to find something interesting to shoot until we're waiting for the sunset. So yeah, basically on the front of the camera there, I've got the polarizer just to try and bring out a bit more detail in the sky. I've got the 3-stop grad on as well to balance the exposure, because obviously the sky is quite bright compared to the rocks down here in the foreground. So yeah, all in all, yeah, pretty decent shot, quite pleased with it. F7.1, we're focus stacking, so focusing on the foreground and then on the background, just blend those images together in Photoshop. So yeah, pretty straightforward. But yeah, that's it guys. So we're going to take this shot now and then move on, see if we can find our sunset location. So we found our location for sunset. It's a pretty nice shot looking down the valley towards the sun actually, but right now there's a big bank of cloud which is sitting on the horizon level, so sunset is dubious at this point, but we're keeping our fingers crossed and we're staying positive. Got the camera set up on top of the hill, but it's so windy right now up there, it's virtually impossible for me to do a piece to camera and you to be able to hear it. So basically I'll just talk you through what I've got set up. I've got the camera focused on the rocks down here in the foreground at f9, and that's pretty much given me enough depth of field to get everything sharp front to back. I'm not bothered about the fall off in the image really in terms of depth of field, because it's quite misty and hazy in the background anyway, so I'm focusing on this foreground interest and just letting the kind of focus just fall off, which I think adds to it, makes it a little bit softer as well, which is quite nice. Yeah, so f9, and that's yeah, pretty much getting everything. I'm about 30th of a second at the minute, but I've also got the 3-stop grad on, which is just bringing the sky down a bit, and also the polarizer just to bring a bit more detail out in the clouds and reduce the haze a little bit as well, which is just helping a little bit, which is quite nice. So actually I've not mentioned on the channel so far, but I've actually recently bought a new set of filters which you know, I'm really looking forward to using, because I've only used them a couple of times, so I will do a full review on them actually, but I want to use them for a bit first and just get a feel for them and see what they're like before I sort of, you know, obviously tell you guys my thoughts. But they're the Firecrest format high-tech Firecrest range, the 85mm, and yeah, they fit on the Fuji really well actually, so that's really cool. I'm really pleased about it. They're quite a small form factor, so yeah, really pleased with them so far. But yeah, I'm going to go into a bit more detail a bit further on, a few weeks down the line. It's been a lovely, enjoyable, you know, few hours up here. It really has been great spending some time with Jay, and yeah, just checking this place out, because although I've been up to Kinderscout before, and I'll leave a link up the top there if you haven't check that video out. Me and my son Ollie wild camped up here last year, but that was from the Edale side. We took a walk up Brook, I think it is, so we're on the opposite side this time. So yeah, really nice to check this place out, and the views over this way are fantastic. They really are, definitely worth checking out if you're ever in the area. I'm going to try and get this shot done now, but this cloud is looking pretty dubious right now, so yeah, if we get a shot guys, I'll show it to you. If not, hopefully we'll get one next time out. So anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Really appreciate, you know, your time and everything, so I really do. As always, you know, like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks a lot.